I think that if we can be more unified and if we can lean into each other, lean into our melanin, lean into the things that make us who we are, despite the challenges we experience, I think that we're all the better for it. And really that love, leading with love. Okay, yeah, I'm Lungi Morrison, all the way from Cape Town, but I say I'm from the motherland. I've lived in Accra, Nigeria. So I'm passionate Pan-African. I run a consultancy called Ife Consult, and Ife in Yoruba means love. So it's really about the love of Africa. I am at the intersection of the creative economy, tourism, and social impact. And today I had the pleasure and privilege of being a part of the Atlanta Culture Exchange here in Atlanta on the back of the World Cup. We had a conversation with the team from Massive and really a continuation of conversations we began in Cape Town, thanks to the mayor and his delegation, Mayor Andre Dickens, who brought a delegation to Cape Town last year, sparked the creatives, sparked conversations. And now we're here in Atlanta during the World Cup, continuing the conversation, building bridges, tongue twister, and ensuring that our communities thrive, right? We don't only want to survive, we want to thrive. And creativity enables that. And so the conversation was really speaking to infrastructure and investments. So I think that opportunity and moments like these matter. So the whole world is here at this time for the FIFA World Cup. The city has invested in, bringing people here of all sectors. So this was really an important moment to leverage the convergence of not only sports and visitors and tourists, but of capital. There are people here from, all over the world in different sectors. And so it's having conversations that could potentially unlock opportunity, not only for Atlantans, but also for Africans in the diaspora. It's a really good question because we know there's a contention when Tyler says, I'm a piano and all of the things. I think having actually grown up in Nigeria and I have, real early years in Nigeria, I think for me, the difference is really high life. There's a type of music called high life with Fela and all of that informs that beat that you get in the Afro beats and so on. In Southern Africa, ours is, I think, a lot more jazz and it comes from those types of roots and similar. High life is different. So I think it's the origins of the sound is what differentiates. But ultimately, I think with technology and the way that our communities are coming closer together, there is that, intersection. But I think it's the origin is high life has a really interesting sort of, almost two-step. And ours is a lot more humasikela jazz. And then the young people have jazzed it up and created a bit more. Yeah. But it's wonderful to have that diversity because it reminds us that Africa is not homogenous, that we're one, but there is diversity. And I think that diversity should be celebrated. Oh, I would love to leave with the people that, now more than ever before in a world that is really imploding, that we are actually, as we always say, it seems cliched, but we are our ancestors' wildest dreams, that African people of color, the resilience that we show. I think that if we can be more unified and if we can lean into each other, lean into our melanin, lean into the things that make us who we are, despite the challenges we experience, I think that we're all the better for it. And really that love, leading with love for what you do, love for your brother, love for your community, and love for being of service. I'm Lungi Morrison and I'm at ifeconsult.com, www.ifeconsult.com. And it's been such a privilege to be in the ATL.